I don't want to draw it as Marth, so you may be forced to pick stages that are more neutral, and it can kind of work against you unless you're just absolutely confident against his trifecta.
You can't just throw out like.
Yeah, it's like, oh, he's playing Sheik, so I'm going to and I'm playing Fox, so let me just counter pick FD. That can work against you horribly. So sometimes you have to take that into consideration. Like, all right, so I just have to go Stadium now, you know. And sometimes you might still go Marth, but at the very least, it might not be as big of a wash as if he got it stronger. You're basically counter picking for him. You want to try to avoid that sometimes.
Unless you're SFAT, and you just take him there.
Yeah, you take him there. I think SFAT's reasoning for doing that was just simply to get it out of the way. I'll take we'll start the set on FD just so he can't pick it anymore for the rest of the set. So it's like, okay, momentum. I'll start down a game, but whatever. Like I'm mentally like not really giving you that much momentum since I'm not like blowing all of my mind games on this first game. And if I happen to win, even better.
I guess I can see it, but like you're SFAT against Mewtwo King.
It's a pure mentality issue, and it has worked for him before. So you can't say he's crazy for it.
I guess so. I just think he should be concerned with like getting on the board.
It's all subjective because it's all these things are superficial. They're all just mental. Like if you just win on every stage, it doesn't really matter what order you pick the levels in.
Yeah, like I think
so long as you're winning, like you win as long as you win 3-2, right?
Yeah.
Or 3 to like as long as you get your first to 3 is what you're caring about.
I don't think that SFAT like can't beat Mewtwo King on FD or anything. I think it's definitely possible.
Yeah, he's done it before.
Yeah,
it's just that lately he has not. It's been looking worse the more often they've been playing since one of the earlier days.
I think M2K kind of, with the exception of the one set against Mango at Genesis, he's like kind of been reestablishing the FD dominance.
Yeah.
Like people were getting a little bit more audacious, like when PPMD was kind of giving it to him on FD with Falco.
Yeah. And then the Marth Ditto too.
Yeah. They were getting a little bit more comfortable on FD, but not looking like it right now.
Yeah, Mewtwo King eventually making the adjustments, I guess. But moving on here, I think he had a down air opportunity, though it was questionable. So forward smash was a good choice.
I mean, he's
still able to clean it up, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Doesn't matter if there's extra steps, so long as those steps are still equally as easy.
Yeah. So I think Duke 3-0'd him in winter semis.
Yes, he did. Though I think I didn't watch some of them, but I feel like at least one of them were probably close. But Duke probably clutched them out.
The first two were close, and then the third one I think was either a 3-stock or like a low percent 2-stock. So, I mean that's usually, I'd say that's pretty impressive for Duke in terms of this matchup. Dylan can get the better of him sometimes, but Dill off to a better start here.
I think he should have grabbed there instead of jabbed.
Yeah.
But jab was, I do love jabs, but he was able to band-aid it somewhat. Obviously, Dylan was not prepared for it. So we're probably going to go into last stock and kick, and mix up. Nope.
Easy.
Wasn't able to get to the ledge in time.
We got TK Money CL Vitro. Whoops.
Yeah, the names are messed up, Steve. Oh, Dylan almost put himself at suicide. Suicide edge guards. Pick up, down tilt would have hit. But
wow.
A good thing it didn't because that actually threw off Dylan. I think he was expecting to get hit by that down tilt and ends up flying underneath the battlefield, dropping that first game where he had that 2-stock lead going into the last stock for Vitro. But they're going to Dreamland now, and a lot of this is going to really depend on how well Dylan edge guards and doesn't give Vitro any easy stocks. That's really the one thing that makes Dreamland strong is that Falcon has more guaranteed edge guards, and because the stage is so high, Falcon can hold up more reliably and get higher recovery patterns, which give him better chances to make it back on stage.
Duke, on the other hand, I think he's kind of got a strategy that works well on Dreamland. He's not going to be one of the Marths that you take to Dreamland and it's an automatic win. He's probably one of the better Marths in the state of just like not getting hit at the percentages where he's going to get killed. I know that's what he says he focuses on in floaty matchups like Samus. A little bit more difficult against Falcon. Sometimes Dill just comes through with a random knee across the stage, the Dill classic. but he's not really doing too well at staying alive
Dylan
here.
basically doing the strat.
Yeah.
When you win neutral, or even if you go even in neutral, the Marth has a lot tougher time getting kills here. A tougher time forcing you to ledge, just because there's so much space and so many ways for him to cover high. See, he gets up high, and see, it's not enough. Whereas if that was Battlefield, that probably would have killed, right? But even if that tippered here, that would have been, I would have questioned whether he would have died.
Yeah.
Since Falcon is the hardest character to KO off the top with an attack in the game. There's the neutral, dancing. Some whiffs here and there, and there's the concession right there with the missed wave dash.
Yeah.
Shows the concession of the neutral game. It's kind of like in Street Fighter, where if you're playing footsies, the instant the other person jumps, that's the instant that you gave up on footsies.
Yeah.
Once you jump. Ooh. You heard the twa, but one frame vulnerability, not quite enough. I think frame 5? Yeah, frame 5.
Well, let's see. He was doing a really good job at the Dreamland games last set of just keeping him in that corner.
It goes for the down air, but floated just a bit outside. In that situation, he kind of had to go for it, though, because he needs to get quick stocks. It was probably worth the risk when you're down this much.
That was not the place to be forward smashing. Not on this stage.
Vitro didn't recognize the cross-up. Oh, hits him to a 69, so he should be able to recover safely.
Oh!
Yeah, should be able to recover safely with the 69. Oh, but all the juice was burned, and he immediately gets kneed.
All right, 1-1 here. Most important game of the set coming through.
Basically, because this basically turns it into a best of 3.
Yeah.
With the other person getting to start where they want.
Yoshi's story. Opposite theory here, right? You want to kill him earlier.
Yeah, Marth wants to kill early, so if he gets tipper setups, they work really well. So Marth doesn't get Marth-ritis as bad here, right? But it's still double-edged. These are that much more devastating. 17% earlier.
There you go.
So there we have it, right?
Shouts out to Lexi, Dill's wonderful wife. Congrats to them.
Yeah, congratulations.
Oof.
And
Reaching there.
There's a drop. Oh, Dylan really likes to go for the rising aerial on down throw setups, but he knows that Mars like to get smart.
Oh,
he touched the sky. I gotta testify. Comes up in the spot looking extra fly.
Extra fly.
To the day you die. Oh, and doesn't get a follow-up. Good DI. Anti-combo DI. Oh, I feel like that time the ledge attack was wrong. Should have just got up normally and just could have stomped need or even just need. Vitro now has another chance at life, which is exactly what Marth wants here.
Oh, he's making the most of it.
Assuming that neutrals are 50-50, then anything that Marth gets in neutral is icing. And there's a roll. It was a tough situation where he kind of grabbed a little bit too early, but he kind of had to grab there because the ambiguous up B timing. Oh, goes for a shield grab. Nice dash away on the down tilt. Oh, it gets poked, and check. We're at 2 stocks apiece.
Smash 4 game.
Most important match, right? And, oh, it's front hand, backhand. And nice Tezuka zone. Inversed it, though. In that situation, most people always tech in place. So you should just dash forward. Close his eyes and dash forward. Usually works 9 times out of 10. And he gets a long down air, and Randall just a bit outside.
Swinging on through. Not going to help you today.
Ooh, barely avoids the stomp. Gets picked up. Doesn't get the short hop. So couldn't get the long up air. It goes for the up throw knee, but 69, of course, makes the combo not work. And now Dylan in all kinds of trouble. His long recovery playing.
How?
Blows
How
up
did
the
he do
69 with the hard knee. Insanity.
Will it carry over?
Yeah, is he blessed by destiny? Is Vitro actually just going to hit him into a 69?
Oh,
I feel like that's probably what's
what would
happen.
do it?
Like, it had to be a non-tipper neutral air, I think.
And that's it.
I guess it was just delayed as Vitro just ends up closing out the set, or closing out the match with that. So,
what's next for our boy Dill? Stadium?
Stadium. Stadium would be a pretty strong pick. Fountain's probably not where he wants to be. FD, I think, is still on the board.
Yeah, it's true.
FD is one of those things. It's also kind of neutral. Nothing gets in the way of him doing up air chains, and Marth kind of in the air is kind of scary as Falcon can dance under him, and it's hard to react to the up airs, and trades are favorable for Falcon.
Here it is.
Oh no, he didn't space the. So he didn't space the down air. Yeah, these rolls are not good. And Vitro is not getting them. Like, he had plenty of time. And Falcon's sidestep is not super good unless he gets like the really late invulnerability of the sidestep against grabs. You can kind of just mash grab at Falcon and still have an advantage.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah, I think he was expecting probably a forward air so he could tech. I'm assuming that's why he pressed R, because there's no other reason for him to press R there, unless he was trying to roll. I thought he was still on the ledge and trying to roll.
Or like he completely messed up a hack stash or something. Didn't look like
that would have been a really big hack because it didn't look like he was going for it at all.
Waveland's on, gets 4 or 5 up tilts.
Trying to DI away, and you have to DI with the up tilt, basically back in order to get the first distance away.
He's doing the level 1 CPU DI.
No, his level 1 CPU doesn't even do that, but
just stays there.
Because eventually, like, he would go that way, but if he DIs in, or not DI, but tries to DI away, just puts him like prime times 5. Oh no!
Swing and a miss.
Goes a little too high. Down throw. Oh, short hop knees. Blunders, but gets a quick back air out of shield. I guess it's still even right now because Falcon doesn't really have to get hit. Oh no reaction to that. Didn't realize that Vitro did something so silly. It seems to be the name of the game right now. They're both like doing weird stuff at each other. Like, wait, what? And then they just had to take an actual second to think about it. Yeah, it's too late to punish. Oh, there's the hard knee. Yeah, you have to be really careful with that timing. That's preying on conventional rhythm. Most people kind of get up with that same timing once invincibility goes away, and you have to kind of fight that instinct a lot from basically every level from mid level to on up. Ooh, gets the air wobble, but he challenges with the forward air, but trades are still always in Falcon's favor.
Ooh, just waiting
for him.
Oh,
no. Oh, yeah, I think he could have carried that with a forward air into down air, I think. Because down air, straight up down air, would have killed if he DI'd away. And if he forward air, or if he forward aired, if he was DIing in to avoid the down air,
carried a little further.
He would get carried into the down.
Yeah.
So it would have been a really good 50-50. But Falcon gets the benefits of that and gets to be up basically a stock at this point, and then loses it.
So easy.
Stomp, bad stomp on shield again, but Vitro was not really expecting it, and was a little bit too slow. And then questionable DI. Band-aids the combo with the tech chase. Oh no, gets a tip or forward air. Those are really, really nice from Marth. But shield's really low. He's having a really tough time getting on his feet. Oh, gets a grab. Gets a call knee. Double knee, but reverses it. And now he's good. He gets reset to the middle of the stage. And now he has a chance to get himself back on the ground and try to fix this game. Now, grab up throw knee is on the table, which may actually win him. Oh no! And he reached too far going for the up airs. He definitely should have been a little bit more patient.
So Duke,
that's it.
Duke 6-1 in Dill here today. Duke going Fox against. Oh, okay. Your heart. You guys should double blind. Are you leaving Dill? Come on, fam. You make me solo commentate this grand finals. Unless someone else is hopping on. Everyone's sweating. By that I mean no one. All right.